My name is Ray, and I'm the new Wednesday guy, and I'm going to do a little bit of an introduction video before starting on topic videos. I am 21 years old, and I live in New Jersey. It kind of stinks because I really do live on the Jersey Shore, kind of where they filmed it and everything like that, so I get a lot of bad press and everything like that because of that show. Um, I've been transitioning for a long time. I mean, it's if you want to count like been on testosterone, I've been on testosterone for 2 months, but I've been transitioning for probably almost a year now. Um, I got my name legally changed. I came out to all of my parents, my work, my parents, my workplace, my friends. My license legally says that I am male, and I am pursuing finishing, well, continuing testosterone and getting top surgery. So I'm saving up for that. To tell you a little bit about myself and my interest is that I'm a college student part-time. I was actually pursuing a associate's and bachelor degree in psychology, but I switched that to pursue English because I want to do plot design and storyboards for video games. Um, with that being said, I'm a huge gamer. I love gaming. I'm a console gamer, Xbox 360 and PS3, PS2, PS4, all the good stuff. I like Resident Evil, Bioshock, Deus Ex. A lot of Bethesda games are awesome. I'm a Call of Duty fan, and I will never retract that because I play with my father, and that's merely the only reason why I love that game so much is because it's like one of the one things that I do with my dad that's a little more like to this date because other than that we like work on cars and stuff like that. I'm an athlete. I not competitively, but I voluntarily cycle. I do kind of want to start to do it professionally someday. I want to do Tour de la France. Um, it's one of my ambitions, long-term ambitions in life, but right now I'm just kind of voluntarily, and I need to kick my ass into shape in order to do that. And I haven't really been doing that so much lately. I'm an artist. I love sketching. I love drawing. I love writing. Um, I'm just a very creative person. When it comes down to it, my entire personality and talent and motivation is creative and imaginative. But if you sit me down in front of like a math book or something like that, it looks like a different language to me. And I'm not really, I wouldn't say I'm not really book smart. I can't get things right away, but I know how to work hard. Um, I currently work at Home Depot, and it's actually a very good job. They're very protective and open-minded of the LGBT community, including trans. My supervisor actually is very cool because she's dealt with trans people in her previous years, so it's very, they just kind of smoothly goes through. Um, I'm currently not in a relationship. I actually just got out of one about a month and a half ago, or two, almost 2 months. It's probably 2 months now, because whatever. Um, and I'm just kind of taking it easy for now, focusing on things I need to do like school and work and my transition and working out. Some of my ambitions is to lose feminine weight, gain muscle, look more masculine, and I also want to either join or possibly start my own trans male modeling um, magazine calendar thing. So I'm kind of like hopping between decisions here because I could start my own company. I have the resources and the game plan, but it's just more of actually like doing it. Um, what else is there? So I own a corgi. His name is Troy, and you might see him in a couple videos because he constantly wants my attention. I live with my dad. My parents are divorced, and I have a younger brother that lives with my mother, and an older sister that lives by herself because she's 23 and he's 17. So we're kind of close together. Um, in regards to coming out to everyone, I really don't have a lot of problems. My parents are kind of both, they struggle with it, but they're not hateful of it or they're not against it. My dad thinks it's a bad idea, but he's not like lecturing me every day about it. I mean, he kind of just takes it. and my mom is kind of the same way too. And you know, to talk about interests, I'm a huge comic fan. I love comics. I love my superheroes. My two favorite superheroes are Green Lantern, which is Kyle Rayner, not Hal Jordan, and The Flash, Wally West. And those are my two favorite comics, and I love following their comics. And there's a couple people here and there that I'll read, and it's pretty fun. But I'm actually not a huge Batman fan. I'm actually well, if I'm gonna be a Batman fan, I'm a Terry McGinnis fan. I'm not a Bruce Wayne fan. Um, I like all kinds of music. I kind of don't limit myself. I'm not really a fan of country most of the time. I don't like listening to country. Um, I do like a couple songs, but it's not my most favorite genre in the world. Like I can't. Same thing with westerns. Like I'll watch almost every kind of movie, but I just can't stand westerns. I don't know why. I think it's maybe because I just find it boring and I just can't deal with it. It's like the same thing over and over again. I don't have any very strong political or religious views. I actually grew up in a very religious family, but I kind of have my own way about things. I'm not very imposing of my ideas, and I'm not very scrutinizing of other people's ideas. So I kind of just make it work. I go with the flow. I've been a vegetarian for 7 years. That kind of goes with the whole health not working out ordeal. It makes me feel better. It physically makes me feel better, and I feel like I'm healthy, and it's good. And I kind of like animals. I love animals. Half the reason I chose not to eat meat, though, it was the health reasons, not so much the animal abuse. But when you actually research into it, it's like, damn. I like my Legos. I like action figures. I actually have a display case to my right here that has Legos and action figures from like video games and my favorite TV series and stuff like that. People got like Batman and Bioshock and all kinds of stuff. I got like a Harry Potter wand in there or something like that. I'm trying to think of what else to say. It's really hard to just pull things out of my head. I recreationally write. I love writing all the time, and I've kind of made it into like a career job already because I'm like, oh gosh, I gotta write today. I gotta finish this, and so that's something that I want to pursue as a career and a job. And I'm just a creative person. I can't see myself having a desk job with a suit on. I just can't do it. I do like being very hands-on with things, though. I used to be a car detailer. I used to be a roller coaster operator, so I like a lot of hands-on. I also do some odd job in construction. I do odd jobs in construction, so that kind of helps out with the whole being constructive and actually hands-on jobs. But I can't just like sit at a desk and do anything and do boring things. I just can't do that. I can sit at a desk and write, but I can't file paperwork or I can't see myself doing that. And it's kind of hard because most jobs are that way. Uh, when it comes down to it, I would say I describe myself as very just down to earth, very receptive person. I'm not judgmental. I'm not quick to um, act on my feelings. I always like take a step back and think things through and try to do what's the fairest, most right thing to do. Which, yeah, that can be biased, but I try to like deal with situations the best way possible. I'm pretty excited about being the newest addition to Men in Transition and participating. I've been following it for a while, so actually being on the show is like, it's pretty exciting. So I'm like, yeah, I'm finally a part of something that was so awesome.